Ambassador Zelthor had heard every variation of the human legends. Across 17 galaxies in countless cantinas and diplomatic halls, the stories were always the same. Humans were warriors without equal. Humans never surrendered. Humans turned certain defeat into impossible victory through sheer stubborn will. He found them exhausting. Now, standing in the observation deck of the Galactic Council's flagship, watching the human delegation's transport dock, Zelthor prepared himself for another tedious encounter with Earth's representatives. His crystalline form refracted the station's ambient light as he accessed the files once more. The humans had requested emergency audience, something about a threat no one else had detected. Typical human paranoia, he thought. The delegation entered without ceremony. 3 humans, unremarkable in their simple uniforms. The lead human, a woman with graying hair and tired eyes, introduced herself as Dr. Sarah Chen. "Thank you for seeing us, Ambassador," she said, her voice carrying none of the bravado Zelthor expected. "We've discovered something that changes everything we thought we knew about the galaxy's history." Zelthor's internal structure hummed with polite disinterest. "Please proceed." Dr. Chen activated a holographic display. Star maps materialized between them, showing migration patterns spanning millions of years. "For decades, we've wondered why humanity seemed so different, why we fight the way we do, why we can't leave well enough alone." She paused, meeting his crystalline gaze. "We always assumed it made us special. It doesn't." The maps shifted, revealing archaeological data from 17 different worlds, ancient ruins, extinct civilizations, all bearing the same architectural signatures. "You know the story everyone tells," Dr. Chen continued. "Humans are uniquely aggressive, uniquely adaptable, uniquely stubborn. It's become our identity in the galaxy." Her expression darkened. "It's all a lie." Zelthor's attention sharpened. "This was unexpected. 6 months ago, we found a data cache on Kepler 442b, pre-spaceflight era, buried under 3 kilometers of ice. It contained genetic records." She pulled up strand after strand of DNA sequences. "Every species in the Galactic Council carries markers. Artificial markers. Genetic pacification triggers embedded millions of years ago." The ambassador's form flickered with sudden alarm. "That's impossible. Our evolutionary records are incomplete," Dr. Chen interrupted. "Someone edited the galaxy. Someone removed aggression, reduced curiosity, suppressed the drive to expand and question. Every species except one." She gestured to the human genetic profile. "Us, not because we're special. Because whoever did this never found Earth. We were too far out, too isolated, too insignificant." The observation deck fell silent except for the hum of ship systems. "You think humans are warriors?" Dr. Chen's laugh was bitter. "We're not warriors. We're normal. Every species in this room was supposed to be like us. The Vryn were explorers once. Your people, Ambassador, were philosophers who questioned everything. The Krell were artists who painted with stellar matter." She pulled up image after image of ancient artifacts. They were all stripped of what made them truly alive. Zelthor felt something he'd never experienced before, a ghost sensation of what might have been anger. "Why are you telling us this?" "Because the entity that did this is returning." The second human, a younger man, spoke up. "We've detected gravitational anomalies matching those found near every pacification site. Something vast is moving through dark space, heading toward council space. We have approximately 2 years." "And you want us to fight," Zelthor said, understanding dawning. "But we can't. You've just explained why." "No," Dr. Chen said softly. "We want you to remember. The genetic locks are breaking down. They were never meant to last forever. With the right trigger, the right stimulus, your people can remember what they were, what they should have been." She held up a small device. "This contains retroviral sequences, not to change you into something new, but to remove what was done to you, to give you back yourselves." Zelthor stared at the device, then at the humans. "If what you say is true, if the galaxy accepts this treatment, we won't be the peaceful council anymore. There will be conflict, chaos, the very things you're famous for preventing." "Yes," Dr. Chen acknowledged, "and it will be terrifying and messy and beautiful. Because that's what real life is. That's what civilizations are supposed to be. Not perfect, not pacified, but alive. Genuinely, dangerously, magnificently alive." The ambassador reached out with a crystalline appendage, stopping just short of taking the device. All this time we thought humans were the aberration, the dangerous variable in a peaceful galaxy. We were, Dr. Chen said, but only because someone tried to make the galaxy into something it was never meant to be. A garden of docile species, never questioning, never pushing boundaries, never truly free. She pressed the device into his appendage. The truth of humans isn't that we're better. It's that we're a reminder. A glimpse of what everyone lost. Zelthor held the device, feeling the weight of choice, real choice, for perhaps the first time in his species' modern history. Around the galaxy, the stories would change. Humans weren't the warriors. They were the mirror showing everyone else what they'd forgotten to be.
What do we do?
He asked. Dr. Chen smiled, and it was sad and hopeful at once. What you were always meant to do. Whatever you choose, that's the truth no one's told you. That's the freedom no one's offered. And yes, it's terrifying. Zelthor looked out at the stars and for the first time in his life wondered what his ancestors might have thought of them, not as data points or resources, but as mysteries waiting to be explored. Then we begin, he said. The truth of humans, it turned out, was simply the truth of what everyone once was.